Hi guys, welcome back to Bobbie and Cici. It is Bobbie and Cici,
as usual.
And we are back late again.
Better late than never.
With our Whose Box is Better Boxycharm August?
Yes.
August.
Well, because we didn't do one in July, so it makes sense.
August.
We're rocking the box in August. Here we are.
So now that it is midway through September, we are bringing you our thoughts on things that we have tried and things that we have lost.
Yeah,
So we remember that like one time when the other video we can like flashback of doodle-doodle-doo to when Bobbie said we were going to use this Clarence thing that she then proceeded to lose the day after.
I'm pretty sure I threw it in the garbage in the package. So that really expensive lip is just in the garbage. My bad.
So we don't have that. So no video on us trying that. No, nothing.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, if you wanted to see that.
Sorry about it. That's just one of the thing. That's just one thing. It's just only one thing that I don't have any like well-formed opinions about.
Yes. What we do have for you is our thoughts on everything else, I think.
So if you're excited to see all the rest of our thoughts besides that one, you know, because I failed. But if you're excited to see that, then like and subscribe. Feel free to comment on what you got in your box. Just do all the things.
You make Bobbie feel bad for losing. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
I mean, it's fine. A comment's a comment.
Comment on her stuff.
Just say things. That's fine.
So we're going to start with my Dr. Brandt Cleanser because it's broken. And I want to get it out of my room that we're in. So I'm holding it upside down because as you can see, this doesn't close anymore. I dropped it on the ground.
One time.
So don't drop it. But other than that, it's great. I really, really like it. I'm glad I got it. It's the Pore Purifying Cleanser. It has salicylic, tea tree, and white willow bark, which are all going to be great for acne and great for oiliness, especially the willow bark. I love it. It foams up really nicely. You only need a tiny little bit of it. It smells like tea tree, which I like the smell of. So if you like the smell of tea tree, you will like this too. But yeah, really great. I use it with my Clarisonic. I've used it without my Clarisonic. I like it both ways. I think I'm actually like a good chunk into this tube too. I think I'm like this far into it. And I've been using it every single day. It's been my cleanser.
Yeah, that smells like tea tree real hard.
Mm-hmm.
I can smell it because it can't shut.
So I really like this. I'm glad I got it. I will probably repurchase it off of the Boxy thingamajiggy.
Yeah, during the Boxy pop-ups because it's like $6 or something.
Yeah, so great. My one thing is that the packaging broke too easy.
Yeah.
So now I have to store it like this.
Great. I'm going to talk about this Mudmasky specialized series, Blue Light Protection. You probably can't see it because like the light's gray in this hood. But I have been using this mask, I would say every day, except for maybe like one or two since I got it, because I edit on my computer. I also was at the front desk at my job a lot, and I wanted to wear it just to see if it would do anything, make any difference on my skin. Now, technically speaking, I don't feel like I noticed any real difference versus when I'm not wearing it. However, this is something that's going to be more beneficial for you long term.
Yeah. It's like using a sunscreen.
My skin feels really good after I put it on, though. It almost feels like moisturizer on your face, and I feel like it helps my foundation sit better, which I know that's not what it's supposed to do, but it definitely does that. I would recommend this. If you are worried about blue light, if you're not worried about blue light, but your hubby is, if you're worried about your husband staring at a TV screen gaming all day, give it a go. It might help his skin. You never know.
Is that directed towards certain people? I feel like it was.
It might be. So if you like makeup and gaming, you need this. This is really good. I would recommend it. It doesn't have a scent, really. It kind of smells a little sunscreeny, but it definitely sits great on my skin. I really like it.
Is that the one that you can use for your hands, too?
I don't know.
I think it was. I think we talked about it, because I remember rubbing it on our hands. So I think you can use it on your hands, too.
No, it doesn't say. It's just says leave on your
well,
face.
Use it on your hands.
I mean, not that it really... So technically speaking, you're looking at the blue light with your face, like in a computer. But I mean, technically, you could probably put it all over your neck and your chest if you're, and your hands if you're in front of a screen. I mean, yeah, I would imagine it would work the same everywhere. I feel like right underneath of your eyes is like the most sensitive to all types of light.
Yes.
So I would say putting it like right here would probably be the most beneficial, or like in your forehead and your creepier areas, like maybe around your nose and around your mouth. probably do a little more for you in the long run. So I haven't used this for long enough for it to have done a lot for me, but the way that it feels makes me want to continue to use it, if that makes sense.
Right. Yeah.
So, recommend. I love it. I really like this a lot.
Cool. We'll just go into the other Mudmasky product because I have no words about this, but we're going to have some words interjected from my husband because he has used it. So it is the Hair Mask Scalp Treatment and Miracle Shampoo 3-in-1 formula. So it's supposed to be all uses, I guess. And it repairs, strengthens, hydrates, moisturizes scalp, and is for dandruff. So we're going to see if that did anything on any of those claims. Woo. Okay, we are back, and as you can tell, Bobbie turned into David and a cat. This is Maggie. It is a hair mask, scalp treatment, and shampoo. How did you use this? Because I don't even know how you actually used it.
I put my hair in water in the shower. I got it really wet. And then I put the shampoo right there on it, and then I waited.
Okay.
Then I rinsed it out.
Okay, how long did you wait for it to be on?
I don't know.
Like, how long did you leave it on?
I'm guessing maybe 5 minutes.
Okay, so like 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Cool. So you used it kind of like a
I
shampoo?
scritched it in.
Okay.
And then waited.
Okay.
So that way it was all the way down to the scalp at least.
Gotcha. So you used it pretty much as a shampoo, but also kind of as a mask. When you used it, how do you feel? Do you feel like it was different?
The feeling I got when I used it was that it was close to, what's the stuff I usually use? Nioxin. It gave me sort of the same feel as Nioxin. It gave a little bit of a tingle, not as much as the Nioxin shampoo and conditioner do. So there's that, but I feel like afterwards it did help with my dandruff or psoriasis is the word, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, it helped out with my psoriasis a little bit.
Do you feel like in comparison to the Nioxin that it is comparable as like a shampoo?
I feel it's got its perks. I don't have a lot of things to compare it to.
Yeah.
So personally, I still lean towards the Nioxin because it's something I know and I use. But I would say this works too.
Okay. The only reason I'm wondering is so if y'all don't know what Nioxin is, they do more like medicated shampoo and conditioner. And he has the one that's like for dandruff. So it's the one with like the little green on the bottle. Stuff's expensive. Like the little bottles are like $30. So like the big bottles of this stuff, if they even make a big bottle of that one, it's like $50. So in comparison, if this is like comparable, this might be a better buy because it's less expensive, but I will say the bottle's not as big.
It's definitely not as big. That was one thing I was worried about, is since I have a lot of hair, you got to use more of that. Mm-hmm. And so I might have gone a little on the light side when it comes to putting the product into my hair. Whereas with Nioxin, I just squeeze it, put it in my hand,
and go for it.
Whereas this one, I was kind of like babying it. So I might have got better results if I used more of the product, but I didn't have a lot of product to go with it to begin with. So
cool. Well,
it might work better with people with shorter hair.
Definitely. And David has like a crap ton of hair. His hair is short, but like the density has so much. So if you have maybe like thinner hair, it might work a lot better for you. But yeah. Okay, well, thank you for coming and sharing your thoughts. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
You did really good.
Thank you.
Okay, everybody say bye.
Bye.
We are back. And I'm me again.
Yes.
Yay.
Transformation.
The glow up.
Yeah. He needs a haircut so bad.
He does need a haircut.
If only he knew hairstylists that could cut his hair. Weird.
It's weird. Gosh.
I know.
Anywho. So, the next thing I'm going to talk about is this Teddy Boy Butter London palette. This guy here. Oh, shit. I didn't swear. You didn't hear anything. Okay, I said nothing. Okay, this is this guy. So originally when I opened him, the concept of this is neat. Okay, this is a neat concept. However, I don't feel like it's enough protection. Sorry. It is a magnetic closure. So, but there's like a lot of area for it to gap if you're not careful. If you just throw it in your bag, I think there is potential for it to break in your bag, so be wary of that. It does have a small, tiny little baby mirror on one side, and then this cute little quote on the other side. In my opinion, the shadows are underwhelming. There are better. There are worse. I don't feel, I mean, they get the job done. I'm wearing it on my eyes right now. I don't feel like you can get very many different kinds of looks because they're all just, the shades are all just incredibly similar. Even though they look very different, like these two, this looks really dark, but it's not that dark. It like blends out. And this one seems like it's a little more blue, but they could be used very similarly, I think. And then like this one right here, this one works really well. This white one works really well. This one in the middle works really well. But I feel like these darker ones, they blend out more than I would like. And I did try them with and without eyeshadow primer. So there's that. I do still like it, and I am still going to use it for neutrally cool toned eyeshadow looks that I never do because I don't lean that way. I'm a warm girl.
We like warm tones.
We like warm tones in this hood. But like I said, it has a purpose.
Yes.
So I'm still going to use it. It's not my favorite eyeshadow palette, like I said, but I mean, it still does the job. So,
however, if you want,
it's expensive, I think.
Yeah, if you want a similar one, I got this in a Boxycharm too. But me and Bobbie were doing our makeup today, and these were the palettes that we used, and shockingly, almost exactly the same stuff.
Yeah, they're very similar. So, like the shades are just similar. As far as like dupes, this Simon right here, this one at the top, looks very similar to this one right here, which is Hide and Seek. And then Graham is very similar to, I would say it's probably closer to Flip Out.
Right.
But Flip Out and Swoop are like together, those two would make something similar to this. And obviously this light shade tone, Nigel.
Yeah.
Nigel is very similar to, it's probably closer to this Pillow Fight, just not like shimmery. So there's a lot of just very similar things. So you could definitely consider these dupes, obviously not exact, but very similar.
But we kind of unanimously decided that the quality of the Pretty Vulgar one was a little bit better. So if you were deciding and needed a cool tone palette, this one might be better for you. I want to let you know, this is not going to be the most educated opinion on these products. I used them today, and that's the only time I used them. They are the Trastique, is that how you say it? Okay, Trastique sticks of some sort. There is a blush one that I did not use because we filmed our Lunar Beauty
video, so go check that one out.
Which had blush, so I didn't use this one. I assume it's probably fine because I actually love the highlighter stick. So the way that I used this guy today was I actually like wiped it on my hand first and then picked it up with my finger and put it on because I'm afraid rolling this stick on is just going to mess it up. Which most of the time, a lot of products that are stick like that
they lift things.
So to avoid that, I put it on with my finger. Worked great. It's very subtle. It is for someone who is not more of a shimmer person. They're more of a sheen person. If you like it to look like you're naturally glowing from within, because I strive for my face to look like my skin looks like this, but it doesn't. But I want it to. And that's the look I'm going for.
I want it to look this way.
So it's definitely for like that natural person or a person who doesn't wear a lot of makeup. If you're not that, you're probably going to hate this. There was an eyebrow thingamajiggy. It was fine. The color is nice. It's in my eyebrows if you like the color of my eyebrows. I think it's Americano. The thing I don't like about it is that it's short and stubby, so when I was trying to do my brow, I couldn't, my hand is so close, I couldn't see into my mirror. So
I feel like that tiny little itty bitty thing would probably be good for somebody who's blind.
Right, or travel. If you don't want long things, if you want a short little dude. I don't know, it's a brow pencil. I don't have a lot of thoughts
It's a
about
pencil. It doesn't. It works.
I hated this. This one is the eyeshadow stick. Tahitian Shimmer Mini Eyeshadow Crayon. It just has no pigment.
It's very sheer.
Yes, it's very sheer. So great if you are a wash of color person. I don't want that. But yeah, it's fine. It looks like it'll be dark, but then you go to blend it out and it just blends away. So again, good for people who washes of color.
Yeah.
But not for me. So 2 were hits and 1 was a miss. I'm gonna take a bet that this is probably good if it's anything like the highlighter. So
Well, so, and I would say this Teddy Boy palette, I would say that this is also for someone who wants like a sheer wash. Just the deeper ones. People who are a little bit more afraid of like a black, I would say. And that would be good, really good for them. But the next one I'm going to talk about, I don't have because I lost the lid and I didn't want to travel it without the lid. Yes, you're correct. I lose lots of things. Thank you for noticing. Is the eyeshadow primer. It's like Think Again or something. Iconic.
Oh yeah,
something.
it's pink.
Yeah, it's
in like a pink tube. I
can't remember what it's called either. I know we're supposed to know these things. We're supposed to like look this stuff up before we start. Apparently my makeup is so good. My face doesn't recognize me.
Dang, she's too pretty.
She's too cute. She don't usually look this. Usually she look rank, which is not wrong.
There she is.
Thank Me Later eyeshadow primer by Elizabeth Mott. So the eyeshadow primer works. It works well for like regular eyeshadow palettes. It worked well for like my e.l.f. eyeshadow palettes. It worked well with my Morphe palettes, like my regular old palettes. It does not, I repeat, does not work with pressed pigments or loose pigments. I just could not get them to stick to my eye with that whatsoever. And so pressed pigments already kind of have something in there that's going to adhere to your eye a little bit, so it already wants to do it. So you put your eyeshadow primer down to give it a little extra, just a little bit more just in case. No. There was just no.
I can imagine it just fell all over your face.
It didn't even just fall over my face. It was just very splotchy. And the shadows that I used were from my Love is Love palette, and I used ones that are not splotchy, the ones that I know work really well. No. Ones that didn't work very well really didn't stick to it. The purple didn't stick at all, and that purple's a little sketch already. It just no. And I tried to use it with my loose pigments. I tried to mix it kind of together and push it on my eye. No, not the glitter whatsoever. I mean, the glitter didn't stay with even glue. The glitter in that palette is just a struggle in and of itself. But it just didn't work very well for that. It does work really great with the Ace Beauty palettes, just your everyday, regular old eyeshadows, okay? And that does work. But I would recommend just going to get the P. Louise makeup base anyway, because the P. Louise makeup base works with the pressed pigments, it works with the loose pigments, it works with everything. So just like, it says it's $20, the Elizabeth Mott one. It says it's $20. I would just spend $15 and get the P. Louise makeup base instead. I mean, it works. It's not the best I've ever had.
Yeah, probably just like average.
Yeah, it's just average.
What else did I have? I had, milk. I don't have this on me. My cat rolled it underneath something, so sorry about it. It's the Kush Brow Gel. I got the shade Diesel, which is the darkest one, which, as you can recall, if you don't remember, you can go watch our other video, I thought was going to look like trash because it's black. I love it. I use it almost every time I do my brows, except for today because I lost it. It's somewhere.
Somewhere?
It's underneath something. I really like that formula. I've played with it a lot working at my job that I used to work at. So I've played with all the colors. It's a solid formula. You don't have to fill in with anything else if you just like that fluffier brow, because it has like little fibers in it. And I like the size of the brush. It's like not too big but not too small. Like the Anastasia ones work really well if you've ever used theirs, but I just find that the brush is too large for me, trying to fill in the way that I like to fill in my brows. I like the tinier brushes, so works really great. I still do wish I had a different shade, but like Diesel's fine. I make her work.
It's fine.
So, really good solid formula. It doesn't like rub off even if you rub your brows. I highly suggest. I believe that is also $20, maybe $18. Yeah, so if you need brow gel, it's really solid one. I like it a lot.
I haven't tried it, but I want to. I like milk.
It's nice. They have like an auburn. So
I like milk makeup. I like all the stuff. I've tried some from them so far. So.
Oh, and they're clean.
And they're clean. Yay. All right, so the one that I chose, so she chose the face wash. I chose the Too Faced Born This Way Multiuse Sculpting Concealer, and I got the shade Pearl. So this shade actually is perfect match for me. It works really great with my skin tone. I literally can only put it on my forehead before I go to work, and it matches, like it looks good enough from far away or from close up. I mean, I don't know what it looks like close up.
Close one eye and then close the other eye. It looks great.
I don't know what it looks like as someone looking at me, because I can't see myself that way, but in all the lighting I look at it, I feel like it looks right. I don't know. But I actually really like it. I like the way that it feels on my skin. I feel like it lasts really well on my skin. I was using these two together. Like I was putting this on and then putting on my Hydro Grip and then putting this on. And so, my face just lasted every day that I tried to do that combination together. My forehead just, when I was leaving school, it wasn't looking like a hot mess. Sometimes things look crazy in between my eyebrows when I leave school. Okay, sometimes it's not great. But I really like this. I thought it worked really well. I think it would work really well for any skin tone. I didn't feel like it was too dry in my dry areas. So if you have dry under eyes, I don't think that, for me at least, it didn't feel dry under my under eyes. So this would work for, in my opinion, someone who has drier skin. It also sat really well on my oilier spots. So like places that are really, really oily and dry and dumb and do whatever the heck they want, like my forehead, it sat really well. Like it sat nice, it looked nice, and it kind of broke down throughout the day pretty. So there's that. This thing I would recommend. Holy cow, what is happening outside?
Nuclear blast of light.
Listen,
we're just gonna be really angelic.
Just, it's fine, okay? If it's too bright for you, turn on your screen. The light just went crazy outside, like that's all. And she's just crazy. All right, so I would recommend this. I think it would work really great for anybody. If you have a similar skin tone shade to me, Pearl does work for me. I could probably do a shade darker, but I feel like in things like this, the shades jump too far.
Yeah, they do. Oh my God.
In this range. And in like the Too Faced, the peach one, the shades jump too far.
Too Faced is like not...
Their shade range, they have a lot of shades, but they have a lot of gaps.
They're really strong with their undertones. Like, this is yellow and this is red, and you have nothing in the middle.
Yeah, and I'm in the middle. I'm sorry, this light is like crazy on me. I'm like... bleh.
I will interject one thing because, again, back when I worked at Sephora, it was very popular. It was much... This is what we would recommend to people who wanted Tarte Shape Tape but were too dry for Tarte Shape Tape. So it has a very similar amount of coverage to that guy. So if you like Shape Tape but you find that it's too dry, like Bobbie was talking about, maybe get this instead.
Yeah, Tarte Shape Tape. I was gonna call it Shart. It was coming out of my mouth that way. Shart Tape Shape. It's not my favorite thing in the whole world. I just don't really. If you're gonna try a Tarte concealer, I would try the Maracuya creaseless concealer.
Or their new one. They have a new one. It looks like a little pill. It's like Hydra something. That one's really good too.
Yeah, so try one of those ones. The creaseless concealer actually looks really, really, really good on dry, crepey under eyes.
Yes.
Like I have, because my under eyes are
It's great
crazy.
on just dry skin in general.
So try those ones too.
Or this.
If you want Tarte, if you want to stay in Tarte, I'm so sorry about this. If you want to stay in Tarte, try those two. If you want to try something that's not Tarte and that you can buy right away and you don't have to look for and are confused about what the things we just said are, try this guy.
Yeah.
All right. So there's another one. Did you not find your other one?
What was the other?
I don't even remember either.
Give me a sec of brain power.
So
Work.
I'm just trying to push my brain power onto Cici.
2 brain cells. I don't remember. We're failures.
So whatever the last one was, obviously was not that memorable. I thought you got the eyeliner.
I don't think I did. No, I had all of them sitting by me. I'm just dumb.
It must not have been that great.
1, 2, 3, 4. I can count. What was it?
This literally lighting is on a roller coaster. So sorry.
Well, we're just not going to know what the last one is, I guess.
Yeah, well, and technically speaking, I can't give a good thought about
the other product.
Because I didn't ever use it, so I guess this is fair. We can do like a 4-on-4. However,
fair
I will say
fair.
that the Clarins lip probably was bomb.
It probably was.
It was a beautiful color. I bet that was just absolutely glorious. I liked everything I got in my box. I thought everything worked.
I also liked everything in my box. My husband liked this, so I didn't lose anything.
Right.
I just don't have this problem, so I don't need it. But hey, if you can use it, that's great.
That's right.
Like, neato. I will say, I don't know. I really love my cleanser. I love it. I will rebuy that. I will 100%. I will rebuy the milk thing when I run out of it because I use brow gels a lot. So there are actually a lot of things that I will repurchase, like will 100%. I don't know if you have any of those. in yours? Well, besides, I guess the Mudmasky thingy.
Yeah, I would repurchase this. I liked this. I actually would also repurchase this because I do like the way this looks on my skin. I would probably not buy this again. I think that there are probably better things for your money. I mean, if you're going to get it from somebody, or maybe it's your color line, your color story, your type of shadow, and you really like Butter London shadows, you really like this color story, and this is for you, then you should buy it. If you like it, you should buy it. But it's not for me. The eyeshadow primer, I like my P. Louise makeup base, so I probably wouldn't buy that other one. The Clarins one, I probably would have rebought that bitch if I...
Maybe you can get it. Maybe they'll have it. Maybe we can
She's
repurchase
like, we can repurchase it and try it out, and then you can be like, oh, we found it. We'll find out how much money it costs before I...
How much money in the world is it?
Right, because it's probably expensive. It's clearance.
Yes.
So...
I feel like it's a solid tie.
I think it's a tie, too. I think they're both really good boxes.
Yeah. Minus
Which is
the
surprising.
palette
Just gonna throw that out there.
for us, because neither of us use that color story very often. I'm trying to think. Yeah, no, I would say it's pretty level.
Pretty even, so no box is better this time. This time it's pretty even, but
Yeah.
in my opinion, I think no box is better, because that means we both won.
Yes, exactly. No one lost out on anything. No one got sent the wrong stuff this time.
Right? Well, I can say my premium box was bomb.
I'm excited for the Luxe Box.
I know.
Mine got shipped.
Mine did too. Both of
So-
them, my premium and my Luxe Box got shipped, so I'm really
Hopefully,
excited.
Another video will be coming to you soon because I love BoxyLuxes. I love when you get all the extra shit.
Right, because, okay, so I don't like random weird stuff.
Neither
But
do
I did really like this. So I'm trying to go into my life with a brighter perspective. And I probably meant to say a different word, but I can't see anything right now because it's so bright.
It's bright.
It
Brighter.
is. I'm trying to be more positive and just be excited about everything and look at everything in a new light. So, and by doing that, I found something that I really like. So I have to stop being so like narrow-minded and look at everything with an open eye.
Exactly. And I tried these Tri-Steak things today, and I really like a highlighter, and I thought it was going to be trash. So, hey, here we are.
So yay!
Yay! So thank you for sticking with us on this lovely roller coaster of things that we lost and
Of
things that we tried.
lighting and lighting trash and getting David up here and
Really was a whirlwind. Like, subscribe.
comment.
Subscribe if you want to see more of my husband. Subscribe if you ever want to see Bobbie's husband.
Subscribe if you want to see my husband wear makeup.
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely subscribe.
Definitely subscribe for that.
It's happening.
That's right.
Maybe when we hit
get-
100 subscribers, we can
If
do...
we hit 100 subscribers, maybe we'll get my hubby in here to do some special makeup. Not just like regular old everyday, but
No,
maybe
like-
some like makeup.
Yes.
So, call your friends. Friggin' like and subscribe all of our stuff. Get us there so you can see
Yes.
literally a man's man. A man's man just in a full getup. A full getup.
Yes.
Cuz he's like burly. He has chin hair, like bald, like
But only on
he's
the
a
chin,
man's
nowhere
man.
else. Only chin.
Well, yeah, it's literally from here to
All right.
Anywho, so
Thank you guys. We love you.
bye.
Goodbye.
That's what I'm gonna stick it out of too, and I get to pick.
There you go.
That face that you made and that I made. Oh my god, it's gross. Okay.
Okay. Cool, I'll go get him. He has to put on a shirt. He's gonna be so disappointed.
Yeah, he is.